welcome to THS TV, Thompson High School source for news, entertainment, weather, and sports. I'm Noah Peavy.
And I'm Bryant Horn. We are streaming live on THSlive.com. And now to today's top story. Late last night, an Atlanta area police officer was shot and critically injured after showing up to the wrong house. He was shot in the thigh and lost a lot of blood. Currently, the officer is in a hospital where he looks to recover fully. The officer and his partner, who was not shot, were confronted after they entered through the back door of the wrong house. The owner of the house was also shot in the leg during this scuffle. Details are still being worked out about the circumstances surrounding the situation. For more breaking news, keep tuning in to THS TV.
A visit to Mars may not have happened yet, but will happen in the future. A crew is currently training for a mission to Mars by living in isolation for a year. The crew will live in a 1,400-foot dome and can only leave the bubble if covered by their spacesuits. It takes approximately a year just to reach the red planet. The experiment is meant to simulate life on Mars and even has a 20-minute delay for all phone calls. Keep tuning in to THS TV for updates.
Everybody mark your calendars for September 19th because the inaugural Zombie Run 5K is on its way. Warehouse 31 is teaming up the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life, and 50% of proceeds will benefit the Relay for Life organization. Runners will have a choice between dressing as a zombie or a regular runner. The zombies will be placed along the course to chase the regular runners. The regular runners will be given a flag football belt to wear and will try to avoid the zombies. At the end of the race, the first runner across the finish line with the both flags will win a prize along with the zombie who captures the most flags. You can register by going to warehouse31.com or in person the day of the run. For those of you that register before Friday, you will receive a free t-shirt. So, speaking of the zombie run, it's like we're getting closer and closer to fall in the midst of football season.
Which I'm personally really excited about, especially with how good Thompson's been doing. They've been really strong, won both their games, which is huge.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of football, I'll tell you more in today's sports about our area football teams. In sports, I'll tell you how the U.S. wrestlers stacked up in the wrestling championship.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
This past weekend, the USA World Cadet Men's Freestyle World Team took their third overall in team placements with 3 individual world champions and 2 bronze medalists. Team USA went 6 for 6 in medaling matches. The individual world champions include Yanni Diakamalis, Jared Verkleren, and Gable Stevenson. The bronze medalists were Owen Webster and Dayton Fix. The cadet women's team also finished 3rd overall with 1 world champion, Rana Heaton, 1 silver medalist, Alina Martinez, and 1 bronze medalist, Kayla Morano. As the yesterday's Raiders have released Trent Richardson from their team, Richardson, who played for the Colts last year, was brought on to the team to be a potential backup running back for the Raiders and maybe compete for a starting spot. Richardson, who was a top 5 pick out of Alabama, was thought as a future star, but after this being his 3rd team, is it a potential early end to his career? Friday night was full of lopsided scores. In Thompson's game against Pelham, the Warriors shut down the Panthers 43-13. Hewitt-Trussville beat Gardendale 39-34, and Vestavia rolled over Homewood 41-7. The Spartans of Mountain Brook beat Huntsville 16-14. Our opponent next week, Spain Park, shut out Hueytown 31-0. Oak Mountain got blown out 31-0 as well by Hillcrest. In 2 of the closers games this week, Tuscaloosa County beat Northridge 16-14, and Helena beat Shelby County 32-31. To end the night, the Hoover Bucks were able to handle the Manatee Hurricanes. That's all for today's sports. Tune in to Friday's show for more national sports headlines. Now back to Bryant with more news.
103.7, the Q is holding a contest for local high schools. chance of an amazing prep rally, and all you have to do is vote. One Birmingham area high school is going to win a private performance from platinum recording artist Faye Miller. To vote, you can go on the 1037theq.com/contest. Then scroll down and vote for Thompson. As of now, our school is still on the list, but if our numbers are too low, then we will be kicked off. Voting is unlimited, so vote, vote, vote.
Looking for a new way to show your school spirit? The Air Force Junior ROTC is inviting Thompson students to participate in a push-up challenge at every home game. The PT team will be doing a push-up for every point the Warriors have on the scoreboard in the north end zone after each touchdown. You can join in with the team as they do push-ups, or you can help them out by counting. Senior Connor Barnett hopes that their challenge will continue into the future. Keep an eye out for the PT team on Friday nights and show your Thompson pride by participating.
So I think it's a really good idea that the PT team is doing this challenge for the school to get us participating, and the people that are in the student section can come on and do it.
I think it's really cool. It's like another way to get students that don't exactly want to be in the student section. They can go out and help them and still show support for the Warriors.
I think it's fun. I mean, I think it just almost adds like another aspect to me because you have the marching band, you have the student section, the cheerleaders and everyone, and then you have the people doing push-up. Like, I just think I think it's fun.
And something else that is going to be a challenge for other people is Dancing with the Stars. Season 21 starts 2 weeks from this, or 1 week from this next Monday, and I am super excited.
I'm excited. I love Dancing with the Stars.
I don't really watch it that much, so.
I'll tell you more about that in today's entertainment. More and more celebrities have been added to the list. In today's entertainment, I'll tell you which star has signed on to season 21 of Dancing with the Stars. Another singer is heading to Dancing with the Stars. Andy Grammer is joining the cast after a certain TV star had to turn down the offer at the last minute. This season is already lining up to be one of the best yet. Who else will be added to the roster? The full cast and their dancing partners will be announced on Good Morning America on September 2nd. Dancing with the Stars Season 21 premieres on September the 14th. This Sunday held the Video Music Awards. Reporter Tyler Hussey gives you a recap of all the awards and the controversies that shook the night up.
Sunday night held this year's MTV VMAs with Miley Cyrus as the first host in 2 years. The night kicked off with a performance by Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift together, even though they were recently involved in a Twitter fight regarding the VMAs. After their performance, the awards began to be announced. Best Male Video went to Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson for Uptown Funk. Best Female Video went to Taylor Swift for Blank Space. Best Pop Video also went to Taylor Swift for Blank Space. Best Hip Hop Video went to Nicki Minaj for Anaconda. Best Song of the Summer was voted to be 5 Seconds of Summer's She's Kinda Hot. The Video of the Year award went to Taylor Swift for Bad Blood, which beat out the other nominees Beyoncé, Ed Sheeran, Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars, and Kendrick Lamar. The most prestigious award of the night, the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, went to Kanye West. Ironically, Taylor Swift presented the award to West and jokingly said, "To all the other winners tonight, I'm really happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish, but Kanye West has had one of the greatest careers of all time." As West accepted the award, he gave a speech thanking Swift and even announced his plans to run for the 2020 presidency. West's plans for the White House was not the only shocking moment of the night. As Nicki Minaj accepted her award for Best Hip Hop Video, she called out Miley Cyrus for her comments regarding Minaj's criticisms of the VMAs. Cyrus tried to brush it off as a miscommunication, but Minaj did not buy it. Even though this year's VMAs are long gone, there's sure to be more controversies popping up after what happened on the show. For THS TV, I'm Tyler Hussey.
Kerman High School in Kerman, California is campaigning in hopes to have Tom Hanks to attend their small-town homecoming on October 9th. Homecoming is a huge event for our whole community, so each year we pick a theme. This year it's Tom Hanks movies, and then everyone thought, well, let's try to get him here, Assistant Principal Margaret Nichols says about the idea. The school does have a connection to the Oscar winner, although it may be small. A former Kerman High School principal is related to him. I grew up with him in Kerman. I've been here all my life and went to school here, Nichols explained. My principal, when I was here, is actually second cousins with him, but he hasn't seen him in 30 years. That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Friday's show for more entertainment news. Now to Chase with this week's Tech Talk.
Everybody's wondering what the iPhone 7 will look like. The bad news, it will most likely look like the 6, and the name will be the 6S, not called the 7. Even though the 6S will look like the 6, it has some fancy new features like new ways of interacting with the phone and longer lasting battery. Apple is also introducing a larger model of the 6 Plus, and it will be called iPhone 6S Plus. Both phones will be released September 9th and be on sale September 18th. Rumors say it will be at least $649 US dollars. That's all for today's Tech Talk. Tune in next Tuesday for more tech tips.
So, I love iPhones. I have an iPhone 5S. I'm excited about the new iPhone, even though I probably won't be getting it for a long time.
I am too. There's a lot of cool things added, but they need more storage. That's the big thing I'll be looking at if I get it or not. The 16 gig just isn't cutting it anymore.
Right.
I hope the new iPhones, like the 16 and stuff, will also have the fingerprint scan, because I think it's really easy to use the fingerprint to get into your phone.
That's true.
Definitely.
I traded in my iPhone in April and got a Samsung Galaxy S5, and I like it so much better. It's basically the same thing, but it's bigger. The screen is bigger.
Yeah. But the 7, the 6 Plus was already the same size, so.
Yeah.
That's all for today's news.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow for more top headlines on THS TV 5 on the 5s.
Have a great day.
You gotta eat the breakfast. We eat breakfast, then lunch. Holla, we gon' ball. Better get down, gonna dance, good friend. Jigga chick, jabba jabba.
Hey, simmer down, y'all. Yeah.
I thought about what you said, man. I got my Legos and I'll bring them, and then we can play all day.
I like this hat. Yeah, I once got a rake and I killed a snowman.
Oh, yeah. Who am I seeing? Vivian. Oh, she just saw me. Go.
Funtown!
Hey, spirits. Y'all look creepy.